The simple yet delicious baked potato is such a staple of Wendy's menu. It's impossible to imagine the fast food favorite not serving them. But have you ever wondered why they started in the first place? And why no other fast food joint has picked up on the popularity of this hearty and healthy menu item?
What is this?
First, let's talk about why they make them. According to Lori Estrada, Wendy's Vice President of Culinary Innovation, Wendy's baked potato was basically developed as a healthy menu option. During the 80s, health-conscious individuals were changing the way they ate after seeing 8 U.S. senators die of heart disease-related causes while in office over the course of 2 decades. And as Senate historian Don Ritchie said, when you have colleagues who die prematurely, that's sort of a wake-up call. South Dakota Senator George McGovern called for a hearing on the links between what we eat and our overall health. And testimony from longevity guru Nathan Pritikin fueled the establishment of dietary guidelines for concerned Americans. First and foremost, citizens were now being told that they needed to get fat out of their diet. Instead, the thinking went, an ideal diet should be high in carbs. That was supposed to be things like fruits, vegetables, and whole grains. And that brings us back to Wendy's iconic tater.
What we need's a few good taters. What's taters, precious? What's taters, huh? Potatoes.
Wendy's wanted to come up with a fat-free alternative for people looking to get healthier, because when the naturally fat-free potato was turned into fries, they lost their health food aura. However, baked potatoes are pretty healthy. Wendy's basic baked potato is only 270 calories, with the other more toppings-heavy options clocking in at about 310 and 460 calories. That's not bad, though it doesn't take into account whatever weird toppings you're going to add on your own.
I'm gonna dip this potato in some crushed Vicodin.
Wendy's debuted their baked potatoes in 1983, and today they sell an average of 1 million a week. That's a shocking amount of spuds. If they're so popular, you have to wonder, why haven't more fast food restaurants hopped on the bandwagon? Arby's is the only one to come close to catching on, offering a baked potato in their Canadian restaurants, and a handful of American locations. Lori Estrada describes putting baked potatoes on the menu as a logistical nightmare for any restaurant, especially considering they do it the hard way, wrapped in foil and baked in the oven for an hour. When Wendy's introduced them, they had to outfit every single store with new convection ovens, which isn't cheap. Even now, Estrada says, it's a challenge operationally to be able to serve them and have them ready for every customer who comes through our doors.
Could I just have a Frosty and a baked potato, please?
You have to come to the restaurant to order food.
Well, I'll send somebody to pick it up. Just have it ready.
It's ready now.
And the different types of baked potatoes on the menu aren't actually the only ones you can get. Anything Wendy's normally put on burgers or fries can also be added to your baked potato, and they'll do it. That even includes special limited-time sauces typically found on their limited-time burgers. Ironically, and sadly, we now know the low-fat diet of the 1980s and 90s didn't work. When fat became the enemy and carbs became America's go-to food, the average person was suddenly adding something else to their diets: refined carbohydrates and added sugar. We learned how to eat differently, but now that's been linked to today's rising problems of obesity and diabetes. Fortunately, Wendy's baked potato is still high on the list of healthy-ish options when it comes to grabbing some fast food for lunch. Estrada told Thrillist, "These baked potatoes are full of fiber, low in fat, have a great mineral content. They can still be a healthy vehicle for toppings, as they always were. They're delicious too, so this is one choice you can make that's fairly guilt-free. And that's something we can all appreciate." Check out one of our newest videos right here. Plus, even more MASH videos about your favorite fast food chains are coming soon. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell so you don't miss a single one.